Welcome to another casting of a CCF IRON SCRIM. The team that is as organized as a bunch of gold players that decided to get into a team. The team where the players don't really talk to each other. They ask subs to sub. Like me today. And I don't need them. I mean, I don't really care. I like casting just as much as playing. But still. Anyway. Seems like we're on Lijiang Tower, quad DPS comp into Mei Goats. With Anna as well. And Jazz drops immediately, so that's that. I'm probably only gonna cast 2 maps today, but therefore give you, you know, more stats and edits and stuff. So it seems like Necro took down the Zarya in exchange, gets the Lucio as well, 2 kills for CCF IRON. So even though they lost, they maintained very early. The quad DPS is paying off and they kept the point first. Now it's just spam the choke and hope they don't switch to something that fucks them up. It seems like they're switching over to a Sombra floats composition. Not even switching over to... I don't fucking know what that is. Winston, Zarya, Lucio, Anna, Genji, Sombra. Okay. That's a weird combination of dive with the Zarya and the Sombra Anna thingy. But it seems like it's paying off for now as Jazz drops down first again. Ayuri takes down the Sombra with a nice headshot. Miniman takes down the Lucio, but they lose the Pharmacy, so no support for CCF IRON. The Winston can now do whatever he wants, and he does that as he takes down the Drunkard as well. Ayuri drops. And that's 3 kills for Yashoi? Yashoi? I don't fucking know. Jazz trying to stall as much as he can, gets hacked though, and that's it for him as well. Wait, is Purple Girl another one of Smurf's, Smurf? Is Purple Girl Smurf account? I don't fucking know, I assume so. Anyway. Seems like CCF IRON has swapped over to a Goats composition now. Interesting choice, so they ran anti-Goats. Got counted and go over to Goats, but the Nano Blight with the beat drop as well gets 3. A lot of ults invested from Team Red, but they still have EMP, Grav, and Primal Wage available. And CCF IRON seems to be making another switch. Well, maybe they're just thinking about it. Miniman AFK and spawn, but no switch happening. They're behind in literally every single ult, except the beat drop now that was recently loose. EMP coming in, getting 5. And they lose Jazz and Irie. They can take down the Sombra in exchange, but it's probably not going to do much as they're already backing off to save this Zarya charge for Necro. Minimum drops late, but it's not that much of a stagger, so they're fine. It seems like the Winston is looking for a Primal Rage here. Irie takes down the Anna with a nice sniper. They stun the Winston. He's dropping dangerously low. Can he get out? Yes, he can, using his Primal Rage. Already lost half health. Moves Minimum off the cliff. Can Minimum drop back? Come back? Probably yes. Winston getting melted. 1000 HP down pretty quickly. CCF IRON now engages on that point. That's the place where they want to fight with the Goats composition. Close range. Don't let too much spam fall into you. They get the Zarya. That's good. No charge for her in the next fight. And kind of a stagger on the Sombra, getting her down late. Seems like Team Red switching over to a Reinhardt of their own now. Or maybe even Sombra Goats, it seems like. Interesting choice. The EMP can win them this map, but they're gonna have to charge it fast as they only have 20% remaining until CCF IRON wins. CCF IRON has 5 ults available, so this is a fight that they could and probably should win. Switch from Team Red going over to normal Goats. So they lost another ult charge on the Zarya as they swapped her as well. They lost the Sombra ult charge. A lot of ults being arrested from both sides. Huge Diva Bomb combo. That's probably it. CCF Iron won the fight. Shatter just for good manners, but that's it. 2 supportals. Yeah, good manners from CCF Iron, of course. That graph bomb just saved them the point. And I gotta be honest, they were a little lucky that Team Red hesitated with their switches. They switched to Sombra Goats, then didn't stick with it, losing not only the graph charge, because they also changed the Zarya player, but they also lost their 60 or 70%, not exactly sure, on their EMP. That could have won them the map if they could have charged it fast enough. Even though it's still a pretty good fight for CCF Iron as they had 5 ults, so the EMP wouldn't have been a guarantee. Switching to full goats in the last 20% of the point though, kind of a waste if you ask me, so CCF Iron was a little bit lucky. Seems like we're seeing the mirrored goats composition matchup here, and Irie finds the kill on the Lucio. Nice pick to start this off. Lost Soul going a little aggressive, and Irie finds another one. He's just running through them. But they lose Smurf. I believe it's Smurf. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. Killed everyone else, fights one, and they get the first cap off though. Seems like Team Red's gonna drop on them from above. Just a little bit lonely at the wall there. Drops back now to his team. The push coming through from Team Red. They still have the Zarya charge as it seems. And Irie finds another pick on Big Eater. They lose Lock in the process though, so there goes the Lucio for them. They get the main tank, and this should be a one fight here. Necro is still dropping a little bit low here. Jazz just rolls over them. Zarya charge for next fight denied as well, so they have to farm that. Again, we have Miro Transcendences for the next fight, and a Brigade ult for CCF Iron. Necro lacking a little bit behind in the Zarya matchup, didn't get as much charge probably, as the enemy Zarya had to do a lot more protecting her team, trying to save and save them and deal damage. Necro dropping down to half health, but healed back up safely. They now have the Shadow beat drop graph. They basically have almost every ult here for CCF Iron. But Team Red's approaching theirs as well, and it seems like they're pretty even now. Team Red lacking a little bit behind, about 10% on every ult. But this is just a farming fight. It's all about who's gonna invest the first. There's a huge shatter for Team Red. Counter check coming in, not getting much out of it though. Irie and Smurf, I believe, drop down. Jazz and Necro follow them. Miniman just trying to stall here with the Diva tricks, flying up and down. Gets out of mag. No stagger possible here for Team Red though, as they have to kill him so he can't contest the point. 84% for CCF Iron available, already capped here. So this should be a one fight win, one game win scenario. They still have the Graph Diva Bomb combo as well as the both support ults here. Couldn't invest them last fight as they got shattered. Here comes the Graph from Team Red though. Their Transcendence into it, Graph Bomb combo, and it gets Jazz as well as Lock and even Miniman's Mac. That's a one fight for Team Red. They invested the Transcendence, which is a little bit unfortunate. But as Irie likes to say, literally every time someone calls him out on his Transcendences, he can charge them pretty quickly. But they kind of gave up the advantage for this fight. They only have the Graph Bomb combo and the beat drop, running into 2 support ults and Shadow. I have to withdraw my earlier comment. CCF Iron should still have the advantage here, but a well-placed Transcendence can deny the entire combo, and then it's just beat drop versus Rally and Shadow. Rally already coming in for Team Red. Here comes the Shadow, getting no one. Beat drop and Graph and okay. Everything invested from CCF Iron gets no one. Transcendence plays for Team Red. Jazz out of position. Shatters the shield. Smurf dropping down. They exchange Brigidas. They lose Jazz and the main tank being down. They try to keep the point here. The Irie. Okay, with everyone. Irie investing another Transcendence. As I said, quick charging. They actually kept the point. Necro are trying to break that shield as quick as possible. Grab solo on Necro. He's dropping down early, and that's a lot of damage done. And a lot of damage removed from CCF Iron. Miniman decides to kill himself. Smurf on Doomfist. Jazz kills himself to take down the Zenyatta. But this is a lost fight, so I am questioning that Doomfist pick a little bit. Because they could have had one more fight, and now they have that Doomfist in their team composition. There comes the switch back to Brigitte, as I thought. They're gonna have to touch though. Probably sending Miniman over to fly to the point, or Lock to go contest. No, it's gonna be Miniman with the Diva here. Contesting now. Counter contest comes in by the Zenyatta. They lose Iorioli. That's crucial and could just cost them a point here. Smurf drops as well. Diva coming in for Miniman, drops and kills no one. A lot of charge to Bago, that's his name. 2-man shatter, but 3-man shatter for the Jazz in exchange. Miniman losing his Mac. No kills for CCF Iron here, and it seems like that's a lost map. 1-1. They had this huge advantage. They had this 84-0. I don't exactly know why they lost it, but they did. Maybe it comes down to getting value out of that ultimate, out of those ultimates, as Team Red did get very much out of their Graph Bomb combo, winning the fight immediately, unlike CCF Iron. So it seems like Team Red just had the better ult usage in the last map. It seems like we're having triple DPS for Team Red with a Hammond, Mercy, Zenyatta, Sombra, Pharah, Widowmaker into floats from CCF Iron. Miniman gets the Sombra, probably no translocator available, or they found her at the translocator. Not exactly sure here. Pharah, Mercy putting a lot of pressure on them though. They have to make sure they stay on point safely. Irie drops to Zenyatta. Just trying to pressure the Pharmacy away. Succeeds for now. Pharmacy now approaching through the window. Bago finds the headshot on Necro, and the Pharah is just shooting herself a bunch. Barrage ready to go. Rockets raining in, finding Jazz. Miniman booped off after he used his shift. And a rally committed for CCF Iron. A little bit questionable. Maybe they decided that the ult is worth nothing and they could just use it for stall. And it seems like that's working quite well, as the Brigitte only now gets hacked and didn't really... Okay! Barrage ends the fight. What's there to say? Triple kill on the Barrage. Fight's over. CCF Iron lost, but stalled it all the way up to 45% when it's capped, probably. Yeah, 44%. They had to invest the rally for that stall. We're gonna see if that paid off later. Pharmacy still putting down a lot of pressure. Irie trying to get those Ana snipes down to maybe pressure them down instead. Infrasec coming in for Team Red, scouting them over there. Valkyrie coming in as well. Now the Pharmacy approaching. EMP coming in through the backline. The snipe on Smurf coming in immediately. Miniman losing his mech as well. That's a huge pick. Miniman picks down the Sombra in exchange though, in baby Diva for him. Now tries to get his mech back as soon as possible. Never mind, just proceeds to kill himself as they decide to reset. They are now equal on percentage, and Jazz decides to feed them some ult charge by dying instead of jumping off. By dying by their hands instead of jumping up. That's what I saw though. I don't know if he maybe tried to jump off and couldn't. Snipes coming down here from the site from Baego. On the Atlanta Rain skin, huh? Seems like they didn't deactivate skins. Should have seen that earlier though. Barrage coming in with the mines as well. Finds Jazz. Irie drops to Zenyatta. They lose their Pharah to Necro, but Necro drops slightly after. CCF Iron almost kept in the point. Lost Soul removes the Zenyatta. And the Widow Lost Souls is popping off here on that Lucio. Beat drop coming in as well. Gets 2 or 3 members. I can't tell exactly. Now they're pressuring the Hammond. Find the Mercy at the hands of Smurf with the nice whip shot. Sombra now removed as well. There goes the Hammond, and the cap goes back to CCF Iron. The problem is, this is a 50 to 99% scenario here. If they lose the point just a single more time, this is over. So they have to put their ults in the fights, and they have to get value out of them. If we see another graph coming in and no picks, it's gonna be a little bit tough then. Oh, I forgot to cast that Smurf already got headshot all over the map. And now trying to stick around this corner, drop lock as well. And there goes Jazz. Only 3 members available here on point. Make it 2, make it 1. Only Smurf with the rally trying to stall this as much as possible. They almost got it to 99 to 99. Trying to do that now. Can't do it really though. No contests coming in as Miniman can't really touch this. Graph a little bit late. Let's just say like that. And that's a lost map for CCF Iron. And they're down 0-1. It's time to listen to their beautiful, high-skilled, professional communications.
Where's 4?
Oh, really?
I just realized.
No, like, we just...
Oh,
we
4 is
peeked
lucky,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
We kept peeking and not hiding around the right corner.
No, like, a Brig got sniped, that's not like... That's just unlucky.
Well, it's not, because we could have line of sighted it.
Yes, obviously, but, you know, it doesn't happen every time. Because it's Smurf, you know. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Thank you for confirming that that's Smurf, so I'm not making any mistakes.
I think we just spoke too much. We
I
don't know
think
how
there
to
are a
play.
few things we did wrong.
The far ahead ult every time because we just stood there like, yep, doop.
Thanks, man.
Junkertown.
Oh, no. I
It's
think
true,
our
though.
history with Junkertown is fucking salt.
No,
You know?
actually. We didn't lose that much on Junkertown.
No, but we have been salty a lot of times in Junkertown.
For some reason, you always fight on that map.
That's true.
I actually love playing Orisa.
We should play Ghost Close, alright?
Oh my god,
That's the best thing to do.
no.
No?
I mean, I was trying to like give a sign, man. Like, I love playing Orisa, so I'm playing.
Are we
Orisa.
doing the thing?
I don't know, what is the defense comp?
It's Ghost Close with
Guys?
Baptists, right?
It's yeah. It's okay. I mean, bashing close is even better, right?
It should be Ana,
Yeah.
right?
Bashing close is actually really good.
Or
There's
Nate.
nothing you can do against it. Smiley face.
I'm actually not sure though.
We should
Rather,
try that
I know.
once.
Yeah,
Like-
for the damage, but again, I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's for the damage.
We have enough
the
feeling
damage.
for Baptiste.
We
Huh?
have Baptist, so
We
we
have
just...
enough feeling for Baptiste. With Baptiste, I mean.
Don't show yourself, Chance.
I'm not showing myself.
Well, you just did.
No, my god.
They have Diva.
If the person doesn't crouch,
Stay in the house.
Stay in the
Oh, yeah.
house.
yeah, my bad.
Just throwing.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, they know now. Wow.
They
Dude,
don't
this
what
is
the
not
hell?
close. What the fuck is this?
How's this not close?
We're all holding there, you know.
Classic just proving that he has.
Okay, we're going in.
Seems like they're not really of the same opinion of what holding close with goats is, but it seems to have worked out for now as they push the double sniper, triple tank, solo heal on Mercy composition back to spawn. Now they're really close to the door though, and it seems like Team Red just goes top with the Bastion and send the Diva to push the payload. CCF Iron has to think of something, and Irie's pick on the Hanzo helps for now. They send their own diva to contest the cart here. Both divas just chilling on the left side, doing basically nothing. They're not contributing to the fight very much. Now the diva duel temporarily happens, and Team Red's diva loses her mech. Has to go back to spawn, probably commit suicide, or try to farm that as quick as possible. And seems like the holding goats close composition works for now. Mech reset. Both divas sitting on the side doing nothing again. It seems like Team Red's diva has slight lack of awareness as she went to the payload with her back turned to minimum twice now. Now they finally get to the card entirely for Team Red here. Batiste Immortality Field's out. Wait, I didn't see they had Immortality Field. Anyway, Batiste ult committed, probably because they knew it was over and want to switch now. And it seems like Team Red pushes the payload for now. There's only maybe one chance for CCF Iron to contest this payload again before it reaches the first point. But it's gonna have to pay off. The Roadhog sneaky at the side here looking for a hook. He gets it down on minimum. Not the target I would have chose here. Transcendence committed from IRE. Immortality Field dropped. Hook coming in. Bastion down, but they lose both of... Okay. This is a lost fight. Not much I have to cast here. Miniman loses Immaculate. Can't get staggered as he would have had to, as he would have had. As he would have contested the point. Just charging back, getting an arrow in his side. Now hiding. Roadhog pushing forward, looking for that hook. Bubble and shield up there. Hanzo and Roadhog both very far forward, looking for this damage output. If they can stun the Roadhog or somehow separate him a little bit more, that would be a nice start for them. Bastion now on high ground instead of the payload. I don't know if they're expecting that. They're now dropping all the way through the door, trying to push on them. Immortality Field drop, and they kill the Bastion with the charge again. But we've seen that. The Bastion drops first is not a one fight. IE rejects, drops this Orisa. Just ready for a shatter here. Tries to get that Hanzo, can finish him off, but they lose Smurf once again. Bastion ult coming in, right into the switch to Zarya. And there is the Hanzo Dragon, probably waiting to get some damage in, or just switching over to full goats composition. So we're now seeing Batiste goats versus full goats. Gonna be interesting to see this direct matchup, as Batiste is supposed to be a goats counter, but we all know he's more of an assistance to goats than a real counter. Just going in to contest that point. Gets bullied a little bit here. Batiste ult coming in once again. Jazz still bullied, and now he drops. They get the Zenyatta in exchange at the hands of Necra. Charge coming in. Finds no one. Irie with another Transcendence up here. I don't know if that saved anybody, but it definitely paid off as they killed the Reinhardt. They have to try their best to finish off the Zarya here, so she can't escape with much charge. Necro having a lot of charge of his own, he's trying his best, but can't seem to be enough. They get the Big Eater late, so that fight is denied for the next step, but they lose their Zarya instead. That's huge for Team Red. They have now have a high charge Zarya. Very little damage for Team CCF Iron. Shatter coming in, blocked by Jess. Nice one at that. Both Graviton Surges ready to go. Diva Bomb for Miniman. Shatter gets the Lucia down. Can kill him as well. Immortality Field now, as we have mirrored Batiste Goats compositions, I believe. Wait. Never mind. That was Smurf's Immortality Field? Okay, it looked red to me. I'm probably colorblind now. Minimum drops down his Mac, and it seems like Team Red can proceed pushing this payload. Necro trying his best to stay alive. Immortality Field down. Smurf drops. Can Necro escape with the charts? Very unlikely here. As they send their own Zarya to chase him down? Or not, I guess. So Necro gets out with his charge, Graviton available as well. And that's point B for Team Red. We see another fight happening on the little spinning thing in Junkertown. Lock dropping in the Lucio matchup. Minimum drops into the enemy team. Taking a lot of damage here. Dropping dangerously low. Here comes the Graviton for CCF Iron, but the counter Shadow and Graviton and Diva Bomb and everything. I can't cast that much. They lose Smurf and Necro. Jazz dropping dangerously low as well. Gonna be dropped as well. And they lose IOA through the Fire Strike. That's another one fight for Team Red. As Minimum tries to escape with his mech here. He has a lot of health in it, so it's looking good for now. But they push very far to the spawn door now. We see mirrored goats compositions here. With the ult advantage being a little bit split here. Rally coming in for Team Red. Jazz bullied in the corner and dropped as well. Minimum drops his bomb on top. Gets no one. And dies without able to get his mech back. They need to keep this contest up though, and they get the rally up. Only 3.6 meters until the point's capped here, but Smurf finds the opposing Brigade. A Shadow coming in, gets Lost Soul and Smurf. Necro dropping, that's a lot of damage removed for now. Shadow coming in from Jazz, finds no one. Reinhardt dies now, Beat Drop coming through I believe as well. Yep. They only have the Diva for Team Red available. I don't know how I just went into the Hammond, and apparently the Diva got out as well. Okay, Hangzhou Spark Skin. Interesting. San Francisco Shock Skin. Okay. The new Zarya Vent Skin. What a garbage thing. Okay. Is that London Spitfires and Yada? I can't tell. Anyway. Graf coming in for Team Red, but they lose the Reinhardt in the process. IOE getting a little bit of a sneaky peek here. They lose minutes back to the bomb. Transcendence coming in for Team Red as well as the rally. Overtime triggered now. Beat Drop as well. 3 support ults committed in this fight. But it's mostly just to keep them alive. And here comes the Shadow. Finds no kills yet. There goes the Zenyatta now. No though. And Team Red is in trouble here. Shadow coming in. It's a 4-man Shadow. This might turn the fight for them as they lose Locke and Jazz. On the side of CCF Iron. Jazz can take down the Zarya as well. And here comes their Graph Bomb combo. Can it take anyone down? Yes, it can. It can take down the Diva Mech. Miniman tries to break that shield and defeat the Reinhardt. Iris Transcendence coming in here. This is probably a one fight for CCF Iron as they have the better respawns. They have the players coming back. The Divas dropping. They get the picks. They get the time. But Team Red's still doing a lot of work. Behind the scenes duel. Iori versus Tracer. Iori loses that duel, but the Tracer's gonna have to contest. Gets solo shattered. Never mind, that was the Lucio. Tracer's still alive and trying to contest. Just takes it down with a fire strike. Triple kill to finish this off. And that's a winnable game for CCF Iron as they only dropped 2 points and about 90 meters. Never mind, about 100 actually. Reset coming through, so they play all 3 points, which I don't really understand because it's basically just about 2 meters. So wouldn't really make a big difference to reset this. But anyway, let's listen to their communication because I'm actually interested in what they're saying now. So much for their communication and team strategy. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out myself. Seems like they're running double sniper bastion for this. That's a joke, right? Miniman isn't actually gonna play Symmetra, is he? Nah, you can't be serious. That's a joke. Okay, it seems like they're running a teleporter composition. Interesting choice. Running the Batiste as well, probably? No, they're not. Teleporter not even getting placed. Switch coming through, and that was about a waste of 10 seconds. Shield on point. We see the sniper duel happening here. No picks yet. The defense is running Orisa Hog, double sniper, Diva Mercy. Bash now set up on point, trying to get this damage in. Immortality field dropped for Miniman. Smurf looking for their snipe. Loses the Widow duel though. Roytalk dropping to Necro in exchange. Now I'm gonna have to call them Team Blue and not Team Red again, damn it. Anyway, Lost Soul already with the Bastional coming in, gets them the Orisa. Smurfs lose the Widow duel once again, but Miniman takes down the opposing Widow in exchange. Immortality field drops, Hanzo takes down Miniman. They lose the Bastion as well. Necro takes down the Valkyrie Mercy, but drops to the Dragon. And Irie also headshot. That was quite a good show of skill by the Hanzos of both teams here. But it seems like Team Blue has the advantage. And did the Hanzo just walk into a Venomine and try to shoot it after that? I'm gonna need a replay on that. Thank you. Dragon coming in here for CCF Iron, finds no one. But zones the Hanzo a little bit. Didn't really matter. Smurfed up and down once again to a Sombra for Team Blue now. Bash and amplify with that Orisa boost the deck. It's a lot of damage in. It's hacked now though. Drops dangerously low, can get out. Irie going DPS Valkyrie for a second. They lose the Bash now to the Sombra. Sombra still sneaky, tries to contest maybe. Actually no, just gives up and runs away. Tries to do something, gets chased down by Irie's Mercy, but Smurf gets the kill on the headshot. I'm a little disappointed now. I actually wanted to see Irie do this little DPS Mercy embarrassment on the Sombra, but sure. This works well. CCF Iron now has 4 minutes to push this payload. Infosec coming through for Smurf. Can't really find an angle. Zenyatta peeking for a second. Gets way to safety though. Smurf maybe going for a dangerous flank. No, only drops the Venomite. While I'm casting garbage, Necro actually killed the opposing Hanzo, and they killed the Zenyatta on the hands of the Bastion as well. Hanzo being raised, shots down on the Valkyrie Mercy, and Smurf gets her too. Shots now coming down on the Hanzo, who can hide behind the barrier. 1 HP now. Can Smurf finish him off with a melee? No, he cannot. Orisa killing, I believe, 2 or 3 players here. Very aggressive barrier from Team Blue. But it paid off as Smurf tried to go for the snipes instead of staying in safety, because he thought no shield. Nothing that can stop my shot from hitting their skull. But his death definitely can. Bastion dropping very late here for CCF Iron. That's a lot of time off the time bank for Team Blue here. Another Dragon coming in, splitting them apart a little bit here. Orisa Mercy hiding in the one corner, but no follow-up. Seems like he's going for the switch now. Sombra scouting to see the switch over to the floats composition. This is gonna be a fight where Team Blues commits the MP. Hopefully nothing more, because the MP should be enough. So CCF Iron needs to be careful about grouping up. Necro gets down to 1 HP, finished off by the Sombra. Jazz also dropping dangerously low. Sombra looking for that finish off. Can she get it? No, she can't, as Jess wins that fight with 1 HP remaining. That's actually quite a big pick, but Miniman loses his Mac. This is still a winnable fight, as Team Blue has no Sombra, no EMP. This is their chance to push now, but the EMP is already back, so that chance is gone. Jess just diving into the backline, very aggressive here. There's the EMP, getting at least 5 members. Never mind, just getting everyone. Dragon coming in as well, no abilities, no way of escaping. 3 members down for CCF Iron. Locke going for that duel against the Sombra, heals himself back up, but can't really do much. Irie cornered, drops as well, Miniman down. Ooh, Miniman staggered quite a bit here. And CCF Iron now dropped down to only 1 minute remaining on the time bank. No ultimates for the fight. Diva hacked. This is very tough for CCF Iron now. Both tank ults available for Team Blue, as well as a defensive Transcendence. No ults for CCF Iron. Only 30 seconds remaining. Every player's gotta come out big. Get some huge plays, get the picks, get this damage. If they just want to finish this payload. Or Team Blue just completely C9s and they can push it all the way. Dragon coming in, splitting them apart. 3 and 3. Push coming in on the payload now. There comes the Diva Bomb EMP combo, and it's the 1-5 for Team Blue, let's be honest. Jess drops, Necro drops, that's a lot of damage removed. The main tank removed. There goes Miniman's mech as well. Diva slapped again by Irie, not gonna help much. Transcendence for Team Blue as well. Smurf trying to stall as much as possible here. Gets dragoned. Miniman trying to get this down, get this contest going with another Diva Bomb. Doesn't even get a peek, but gets his mech back. Enough time for Jess and Necro to come back on the Tracer here. For Necro, they have to keep contesting though. 2 big peaks here. Mercy and Sombra removed. This might actually still be winnable. Miniman gets another one. This is actually exactly what I meant. The big peaks coming through now, and it seems like CCF Iron has stabilized. The Orisa drops as well. Doomfist coming in for Smurf. Not really doing much, as he only I learned as she only just arrives to see the payload finishing. And CCF Iron, against every odd, somehow still caps this point. What just happened? I'm gonna need a detailed slow motion replay on that. Anyway. Seems like another fight's going around on the spinny thing again. Locke going for a little bit of a flank here. Jazz moved into the enemy team. Doesn't drop as low as I would have thought. Now down to half health though. Healing coming through on him. Trying to keep him alive as much as possible, but they lose Smurf in the process. Diva Bomb coming in from Miniman. Gets no one. Beat drop for Locke committed as well. They're trying to keep this fight alive after losing one early. Diva Bomb now coming through to Team Blue. Shield up, but Locke drops anyway. They're gonna have to back off now, and that's 2 wills wasted. Bubble coming through. Nice shadow for Team Blue. And that's it. 10 seconds remaining, and CCF Iron has basically no resources. Irie Transcendence coming through here. Again, how is he charging those Transcendences so quickly? But he backs off on the payload, gets picked. Rally coming through here for Smurf. I won't say they lost this time, because they've really surprised me last fight. Shadow coming through, but the counter Transcendence is there. They can still keep up this contest, but to be honest, it's very unlikely that they're gonna pull off a wonder of a fight turnaround like the second point. They can contest this for quite a bit though. Doof is coming in for Smurf again. Can't touch the point in time, and that's another lost map. I would love to cast some more, to be honest, but I want to make this a little bit better quality wise, so I'm gonna stop with the quantity of maps. I'm gonna listen to their communication if it exists this time though. For a couple of minutes now, and then I'm gonna be gone.
And he just swung and killed Smurf and we all died. That was so unlucky.
Reminder to myself, get myself some who dies first and what percentage of team fights that's, as well as the percentage percentage of fights they lose when this member drops first, please. Thank you, future me.
I see a lot of bubbles that you get a lot of energy, but Jazz is... You didn't say anything to Jazz, so Jazz didn't swing. And-
I've been calling Jazz most times this match.
And we
I keep
lose a
saying
lot.
bubble on Jazz and things like that.
I think we should do the other way around, if you can.
What do you mean? Like
Jazz
Jazz asks for bubble?
Ask for a bubble.
Yeah, I thought about that, but it's hard.
Because a swing from a...
It's not that hard to ask for a bubble, to be honest.
I think it's 110.
No, it's not. It's not that much.
I think it's like... I'm
Well,
pretty sure
like
it's 95,
7.
95.
Okay. But it's a lot of damage, and you can swing twice with bubble, and then go back.
How do you know you can
Uh,
swing
easy.
twice?
Because
It
It
matters how much
takes
damage you take.
Yeah, it's 75. It's 75.
even if it
it's
takes
not.
the damage, you
The
have
right
you
swing
to
is
bring it around.
75.
The
But
right-
I'm more talking about the Fire Strike, because Fire Strike is 100.
Yeah, but you never bubble for Fire Strike, right? Not in
Yeah,
a
I would
foul.
bubble for a swing Fire Strike cancel combo, to be
Okay,
honest.
okay, that's
I
fine.
think that's the best, because you do 175. I don't know, I
Okay.
think that's the thing you should do.
Because I feel like what they are doing better than us. It's what our coach said for us to do. That is being more aggressive and forcing us to make mistakes. And the Rhine is just okay. I got bubble. I can swing like a crazy madman, and everyone is going in. And then after that, they pull out a bit, but they did so much damage that the Zarya can finish off everyone. Because they were the aggressors.
Well, what we can try, just literally bubble, YOLOing, and don't stop pushing on the Rhine until he
No.
dies.
You can't die.
Okay, before they start the next map here, I hope you enjoyed this another casting. Let me know what you think of the new editing style. Might go back to unedited if I think it's not worth the time and effort. Anyway, leave a like. Bye.